Blackhawks Central here. Just recapping the big win, overtime win in Vegas, 4-3 final score. I will recap the Hawks first, and big game from the Icehogs also playing the Indy Fuel tonight. Big night for the Hawks and the prospects. Yeah, so just recapping the Hawks and Knights, and we'll lead into the Ice Hawks game later on. But what a game! Friday, Friday evening, 5 o'clock start time, Central Time. Great game, overtime win. That's what you want to see. Bouncing back from last game, Coach Luke getting the guys to practice hard at the Fifth Third Arena this week, and then we went out to Vegas for today. But really good effort, real good battle all night. Shots on goal were pretty decent all around. 24-21 Hawks advantage. Face-off percentage a little dip down from last time in face-offs. The Golden Knights at 61.5% face-offs. The Hawks around 38.5. So a small dip down. It did seem like Bedard and Reichel had decent nights at the dot. I'm not sure on those face-off win numbers, but that's all right for now. Bounce back next game on Monday, but face-offs seem to be getting a bit better recently here. So that's definitely what you want to see from the young guys. Power play percentage, Hawks 1-for-1. Obviously, that OT winner, Kershev got it to go in OT on the power play. Looking for that perfect shot, passing it around, just trying to bury one. But the special teams for the Hawks tonight, the PK just lights out. 4-for-4 on the PK. Held the Knights to nothing on the PP. That's what you want to see. Shutting them down. Just completely clearing the zone when we needed to, because the Knights are a dangerous team. Jack Eichel looked pretty good all night. Just good to shut them down. PK's always been decent to start the year here, but definitely good to see that. Special teams, penalty minutes. Let's see here. 8-2 Hawks with 8 minutes there. One or two ticky tack calls. Not a big fan of those, and a few calls that they might have missed, like the Vlasic hit, pretty high hit. Not sure if he got any like contact to the head there. But the Seth Jones penalty, the tripping penalty, he did hit. I believe it was Chandler Stevenson's skate. So he did go down there pretty easily. He did hit the skate, but I think he was flopping a bit. Really trying to get that call, and he did get the call. So, players like that, they're good at those kind of things, and they put the team on their side. They try to get that advantage there, but we do shut them down on the PK. So that's what you want to see there. Hits 20-21, Hawks with 20, so pretty even all around. The puck possession seemed pretty even. It was a pretty fast paced game. Good skating all around. Wasn't very sloppy. Pretty decent passing. Blocks, 15 blocks to 16. Hawks with 15, so pretty even. And that's awesome to see from the defending Stanley Cup champs that were going toe to toe with them. Similar to last game, We played them last week on Saturday night. Go 2-2 going into the third, just like tonight, and we obviously don't give up 3 goals to lose, right? We play stout, play solid, good passing, good skating, good shots on net, and we take it to OT, and it's nice to get a win there. Kurashev, wow. I mean, I'll go over it later, but big game from him. He's looked awesome uh, in his 2 games back now. Last game and this game. Great to see Kurashev playing like that, especially on the top line there. Save percentage 85 for Mrazek in net for the Hawks and 83% for Aiden Hill. Aiden Hill giving up, what is it, 2 goals now to Bedard. Aiden Hill isn't, a Vesna favorite or anything like that, but he was on that cup-winning team, and he's a decent rotational guy, but I don't see him as a spectacular goalie or anything like that. But Bedard just potting him home against Aiden Hill, showing everyone what he really is, and he's an average goalie, sometimes below average. He's really not anything special. So that's good to see for Bedard to pot it home on Aiden Hill here. And we'll start off the first period. Hawks go down 2 minutes in. 1-0, super quick. I mean, it was like a minute 45 in. Momentum killer, right? Just not what you want to see for the game that you're looking for that change. Definitely don't want to see those early deficits, especially like 2 minutes into the game. It's definitely rough there. Pavel Dorofeyev, scored with that less than 2 minute goal. Did not like that at all. Another 2 minutes in, right? Less than 4 minutes in, 2-0. Let's see who got that one. William Karlsson, decent player, but just a little breakdown in the D zone. Kaden Korzen gets a takeaway there, and William Karlsson, he executes on that turnover, right? And it's a decent little play from them. We're down 2-0, 4 minutes in. I mean, big momentum killer. Just sucks the energy out of the Hawks for a few minutes there, right? That first little quarter of the first period. But after that mark, I mean, we came out flying. We were buzzing. We were blazing. Coach Luke knows how to get this team moving. Definitely. Ryan Donato, sniper. Makes the game 2-1 with about 6:40 left in the first period there. Good pass from Corey Perry on the bottom of the left circle. Just directs it up towards Donato. He's creeping in towards the slot. Goes top shelf, Snipe Town from Ryan Donato. Good to see him get on the board there. Second goal, I believe. And his first was that was it the first game of the year against the Penguins. So it's good to see him get on the board there. The kid, Connor Bedard, Bedsy. I mean, what a play from Nick Foligno here. Gets the turnover in our zone, right? They get out of the zone. Looks like Seth Jones sends it up ice for Nick Foligno, and he has a guy on him, sort of falling over, just tips the puck to center ice, and he sees Bedard flying down Main Street here, and he rips it top shelf, snipe on the right side. I mean, full speed. He had all momentum right there, and what a goal by Bedard. That's great to see for his third goal of the year here. That's awesome. Like mid slot, a guy creeping up on his back, but once he gets that puck on his stick, I mean, no hesitation. He let it rip. It was like one fluid motion. Didn't even look at it. Just felt the puck and ripped it. Top shelf. Aiden Hill, no chance, zero chance. Great shot, great stuff. End of the first period, 2-2 tie game. Bedard was in absolute takeover mode. He wasn't giving up. He was still getting uh, shots on target, right? Um, on the net. I believe he only had 3 shots on net, but he was creating everything all night. Great stuff. And short clip from the Hawks that they put out on Twitter here. It's like that camera shot from the corner of the ice, the camera guy back here, and you see it in real time from like that angle where he's just full steam ahead at the net, rips it top shelf. That's awesome to see. Yeah, it's on the Hawks Twitter page, so definitely check that out. And like I mentioned before, Alex Vlasic in the second period here, he took a high hit center ice. I don't believe it clipped his head or his neck area, but it was a higher hit, late hit, super late hit. I forgot who delivered the hit actually. Uh, can't remember who it was, but not great, right? Um, it didn't seem like he had any serious uh, like he broke something, but it definitely looked like he got the wind knocked out of him, and for a 6'6" guy, he's still, he doesn't have a full build yet, right? So not a ton of muscle right now. So it's possible that he did just get the wind knocked out of him there, but he did not finish the game. So we'll see if by Monday, if it's nothing serious, if he's going to play or not. But he has been spectacular uh, for the start of the season, really. Playing first pairing minutes with Seth Jones, right? Um, Not great that he goes down there in the second period. No penalty. Coach Luke was livid at the stripes at the ref there for that because it was a blindside hit and can't do that. You cannot do that anymore. 2-2 in the second period. I believe that's scoreless. Yes, that is scoreless. Hawks battling hard. Good response after last game, especially Coach Luke. I think he has a great handle on the squad this year, just like last year, right? He knows what changes to make. He knows the adjustments, along with Kevin Dean and Derek King on bench with him on his sides. Um, it's a neat little staff we have here for the Hawks. Derek King's obviously uh, a chill person, right? Pretty relaxed on the bench. Doesn't seem to get very worked up, but he knows the right things to say, and he's a um, former NHL player, right? So he knows what he's talking about, obviously, and also with Coach Luke. Just great stuff to start the year here. Double A, he was kept out of the lineup. I think we mentioned last time. Coach Luke said that he was still playing with pace, right, but showing speed, but maybe he wasn't playing to his best. Um, and it's a little confusing from Coach Luke there because he does have the best skating on the team, and he hasn't finished any goals yet. Hasn't scored, but definitely interesting to see him out of the lineup. But hey, the squad tonight came together, rallied, and they got a win in Vegas. So that's great to see from the lineup, right? Without Athanasiou, double A. Some great goals here. Nick Foligno is like doing a bunch of spinoramas, going crazy the whole night, really. Foligno, he is not the player that he used to be, right? But I think just from his experience, his veteran experience, he's able to just make tricky plays, fancy plays that are not very risky, but at like in the right situation, like he makes a great pass over to Bedard, or he gets a bunch of breakaways. Like he's had a ton of breakaways already to start the season here, and that's awesome. Being on the top line, and he seems like he's not falling behind, right? With Kurashev there. But Taylor Radish gets that third goal to go for the Hawks here. About a minute and 10 into the third period. Just snipes it glove side, like low glove. Um, at the end of the PK. So Taylor Radish was out there killing the penalty, and great to see him get on the board here because he had a decent year last year. 20-goal scorer, and it's just great to see him just ripping it. And he has been ripping the puck um, since this season started. He's taking his shots when he has the right angle here, but great to see that going. Puts us in the lead, right? Shea Theodore gets a pretty nice goal to go, ties the game. Hawks had an OT. Awesome overtime sequence. A few situations where Bedard had a few looks at the net, a few shot attempts. Um, but we also had the power play for that end of the overtime period here with about 2 minutes left. Moving the puck really well on that 4-on-3. Bedard does not get an assist there, but I believe Corey Perry was behind the net, and he sends it center ice. Well, not center ice, but center slot, high slot. Makes a little move, sort of like a half toe drag release. Goes far side, low blocker. Kurashev. Like I said earlier, his game tonight and the last game, Kurashev had a few shifts on line one with Bedard last game, and I thought he looked uh, very good, just moving the puck and keeping the pace, right? And he's on that line one tonight with Bedard and Foligno, and I thought they were buzzing all night, creating chances, getting awesome shots on net, and he gets a nice snipe, far side snipe to go there for the GWG. Uh, awesome win, great win, 3 stars of the game. Kershev, number 1 star, OTGWG. Second star, William Carlson, 1 goal, 1 assist. And the third star was Shea Theodore, 1 goal, 1 assist. But obviously Bedard would be like my fourth star just from his goal and the chances that he was creating. Lots of chances, moving the puck well, and of course there's 1 or 2 times where he throws it blindly. Sometimes it finds one of our guys' tape, and sometimes it goes to the other team back the other way. But great game, great win. Hawks are back Monday against the Coyotes. Not sure on their record, but they've been playing pretty good hockey, scoring goals, that's for sure. Clayton Keller has, I mean, he's been unreal. Sean Dursey over there on the back end, uh, pretty decent stuff. The Ice Hogs played the Indy Fuel tonight, and absolute spanking, 6-2, wearing their Screw City jerseys. Kind of weird. Never understood that kind of design too. Like it's pretty bland, if you ask me. A few goals here. Joey Anderson gets 1 goal, Anders Bjork 2 assists. Ryder Rolston, great highlight. If you check out the Ice Hogs, their Twitter, or I'm pretty sure they put up the highlights on YouTube there. Ryder Rolston, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. Great to see that. 4 shots on net. So he's playing confident, showing off his speed, and a pretty decent little shot there. For Ryder Rolston, David Gus, 1 goal, 1 assist. Ethan Del Mastro getting on the board, 1 assist. Isaac Phillips, 1 assist. Nolan Allen, goose eggs all around, but that's all right. We're not expecting big offensive output from him. But if he could play solid D, move the puck, right? That's what you want to see. Jalen Lipin, a name to keep an eye on. 0 points, nothing crazy. Cole Gutman, 0 points, 2 shots on net. Let's see here. Jalen Lipin, 0 shots on net, actually, yeah. Jackson Stauber, 22 for 24, so only lets in 2. Final score 6-2. Rockford Icehogs over the Iowa Wild. I'm sorry, not the other team. Yeah, Iowa Wild. 6-2 Icehogs. That's big. Great for their little run here. Decent start to their season also. For the Hogs, Ryder Rolston just, looking dominant with the puck. So that's great to see for us, right? If he could be like a filler type of player, rotational type of guy, that's awesome. Big night from the Hawks prospects also. Martin Misiak, 2 points, 1 goal, 1 assist. The 1 goal to send their Erie Otters game to overtime, and I believe they won the game, so that's awesome. Martin Misiak making things happen. Number 90 looks pretty cool for Misiak. Nick Lardis getting his goal tonight, 7th goal of the season. Awesome stuff tonight. Ryan Green, BU, also gets a nice goal. Middle of the ice slot, right? Good goal from Ryan Green. I believe Minnesota is also wrapping up their game now. I'm not sure on Oliver Moore's numbers or Sam Renzel's numbers right now, but we'll definitely check that out for next time on their update, the prospects update. And that pretty much wraps up the prospects news. So great Hawks win tonight. Back on Monday, we will probably be back either Saturday or Sunday or earlier on Monday for a little preview with the Coyotes. So we'll definitely keep an eye out for that on Monday. It's going to be good stuff to see the Hawks against a team that it's obviously not a cup contender this year, right? Just an absolute gauntlet of a schedule to start out here, like Joe and I were talking about last time. But great win tonight from the Hawks, 4-3 overtime victory. So keep an eye out for the next few days here. Follow us on Twitter, chiblackhawksyt. Subscribe on YouTube, and we will be back very soon. That pretty much wraps it up for today's episode. Chicago Blackhawks Central. Let's go Hawks.